Hello everyone, happy Friday. So I'm back with my second pick a card reading ever on this channel. Oh, let me just adjust this a little bit here. Get rid of a little bit of dust. I am a bit of a perfectionist, so I apologize. And there is the focused. So I'm busting out a new wand here with all the chakras. So, I mean, clearly this is going to be quite a balanced reading. That's the first thing that I'm getting here. Like I have done with the very first pick a card reading I pull out some main energies and then I pull out some specifics. And then I get into the details. I get into the tea and the juice of it all with tarot. Okay. So I'm going to begin. I did forget to turn off my do not disturb. So give me a second while I do that because sometimes I get interrupted with a few calls there. Okay, all done. And I've got 3 piles here. The first pile is selenite. Beautiful, cute selenite crystal here. I do love them when they're cut in cords like this. I believe I do have a selenite wand here. Tiger's eye. A nice tiger's eye chunk right here. And pyrite. This is one of my favorite pieces, if you can see here. The lighting's not that great, but look at that. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Oh, that almost fell there. I feel like there's a leap of faith happening with this pile. So, just going to take a few minutes, give you all a chance to choose. Okay, so I'm going to begin with pile 1, which is selenite. Okay. I've got a little bit of soot here. Sorry for that shake. Okay, so selenite. Let's pull out the main energies here, okay? I'm using the Energy Oracle, Animal Spirits by Colette Baron Reed, and I've a brand new deck I'm pulling out for the very first time called Soul Coaching by Denise Lynn, one of my favorites, okay? So we've got Koala Spirit. Spirit has a plan. That also boils down to a number 8. So there is divine intervention here bringing abundance, okay? That card close to you. It's the first energy. The second energy is door to personal happiness and healing. Wow. Okay, so Spirit has big plans here for you. And playfulness. My joy is the greatest gift that I can give to others. Wow. You know, one of the first things that I had noticed right away is if you looked at the piles that I had initially pulled, there's a lot of, you know, sacral and solar plexus chakras that I'm getting here, right? Solar plexus and sacral. And then there's a lot of yellow in this card too. So I feel like, and you know, the solar plexus is really, you know, really connected to who you are, your core. So I'm seeing that tapping into a very childlike spirit. You can see sandcastles here. So I'm seeing childlike activities is going to get you in a very lighthearted spirit, which is going to keep things flowing forward. That is ultimately you walking through the door of happiness. What I see here is that you've surrendered. Pile 1, good job. Very good for you. You've surrendered. You're giving into what the universe has in store for you. You're understanding that you can't resist with your ego. You're just going to surrender and allow spirit to do what it needs to. And as a result, it's allowed you to really tap into the present moment and then enjoy what life has to offer rather than letting your ego get involved. So very good. I'm seeing that as we pull specifics here, it is a divinely guided plan. This is beautiful. What do I have here? I have rekindling romance. Okay. Fear of rejection and abandonment. Choices, options, indecision. Commitment coming, number 22. Okay, I'm running out of space here. If you've noticed, I like my cards in a specific way. The time is now, the present. I did channel that. On the horizon. Wow. Wow. If you've picked this pile, You have completely surrendered to what Spirit has in plan, and you've detached from a connection that weighed you down for a while. That's what I'm seeing here. I do want to look at what Tarot has to offer here. I mean, I don't really need to say much. It's all here. Ooh. I do want to know, commitment coming, the time is now, on the horizon, is all picking up on this rekindling romance. But obviously there's choices here. I'm seeing that the choice is being made to walk away from this lack mentality. But let's look at the specifics here. Or Seven of Cups. I mean, someone's clearly making a choice. Quite a few cards here. Queen of Swords. So that is the detachment and surrender. That's what I'm getting. Three of Pentacles. That is the commitment that's coming. That's come right under each other. Seven of Swords. Three of Wands. Bottom of the deck. Four of Swords. So with the Four of Swords, the Queen of Swords, I'm seeing a complete detachment from the connection in question here. I'm seeing this mental detachment. Sorry, you can't see that. This mental detachment is allowing you to regain your mental clarity and mental stability. Okay? This is getting you to think clearly. Being too close to the situation probably was keeping you more triggered and in a toxic state than was good for you. But what I'm seeing here is that the commitment is coming as we make choices to walk away from manipulative energies, fear of rejection, abandonment, toxic patterns, toxic behaviors, toxic partners. And we're looking at the big picture. That really is a card of on the horizon. I'm really, really shocked to see the kind of synchronicities I'm seeing here. You know, commitments coming, Three of Pentacles. Choices, options, and indecision here with the Seven of Cups. Fear of rejection and abandonment, Seven of Swords. On the horizon, Three of Wands. The time is now. Doorway to happiness. This is amazing. I mean, there's not much to say here. There is, I believe, a feminine energy disconnecting from a connection that may have been a bit burdensome for her. What's happening is, though, in the process of the disconnection, she has placed so much trust in the divine that everything is working out for her. The only question I have here is the person you're waiting for, the one that's on the horizon, or is there someone new? You know, I like to get into the tea. So... Ace of Pentacles. So there is something coming. But who? Ooh. Transformation at the bottom of the deck. Look at that. Four of Pentacles. So coming out with the Ace of Pentacles, I'm seeing this is a very stable energy. Two of Wands. There is somebody you think is your twin flame here. That's the person that's coming through. Oy. If you look at that. Tower. Okay. Tower. The card here. Oh my goodness. And then Fool. You know, I had that dramatic reaction there because, and look, the moon, because you know the Strength card follows me around. The Fool, Tower, and Strength. There is potentially a Leo connected here, or these Leo full moons are bringing in a shakeup in this connection, but it's a divine shakeup. It's good. I'm also seeing that in the energies of the full moon that passed this weekend, there's a feminine energy here who has just found her stride. She is just going to ride the wave now and enjoy what's coming. And that might be the tower of it all, is her disconnection leads to a reconnection here. But there's a new opportunity coming with the Leo here. I mean, I'm just so flabbergasted at that card. So that's what I have here for pile 1, okay? Now I'm going to go to pile 2. And pile 2 was the Tiger's Eye. My picker cards tend to go a little faster. Nobody wants a really big reading. Otter Spirit, you are never alone. That's beautiful. I'm specifically hearing separation is an illusion, time is an illusion. So if you're feeling that you've been limited by these 3D world things like separation or time, don't be afraid. Walking away. Okay, find out what that is. Light. This is the sun energy. My light radiates through the light. My light radiates through my life and the world around me. That's another very Leo type energy there. What do I see here? Once again, I'm now picking up on very strong feminine energies. You know, for the past 2 weeks, it's been masculines, but there was a feminine here who, again, is in an energy of surrender. But this pile, there's a feminine energy here who has just made the choice to walk away from something that she had a very hard time walking away from. And it's bringing happiness. And she's walking away because it was made clear to her, and she finally understood very clearly that happiness was in store with this action. And with You Are Never Alone, I think she's walking away from someone, but she's realizing that, hey, even though I take my separation right now, it doesn't mean the connection ends. Okay? Past life energy. Okay, this could be a soulmate or a twin flame. Codependency, toxicity. I see that that's the reason why this feminine walked away. Lesson. Love beginning. Oh my God, these cards are so gorgeous. So there is a very similar theme here to pile 1. The long haul. Fresh start. My goodness. The very similar story being that there needed to be an ending for a brand new beginning. But the ending in the beginning, it looks like is happening with the same set of people. Okay? So I want to be very clear. I'm not getting the energy of a new person walking through. I'm seeing the same person. The same people involved, but newer and healthier versions of them. Okay? I think this feminine chose to walk away because things were getting too burdensome. The person she was connected to probably wasn't giving her what she needed, but she kind of needed to go through that lesson because it's teaching her about love. I think the love that's beginning right now in the present moment is the love she has for herself. As she steps into this energy, the light continues to shine and a beautiful, fresh new start in a connection with a past lover begins. Judgment. That's the beginnings here, the fresh start. Seven of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. Sorry, that's Eight of Pentacles. King of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. Wow. Lots of Pentacles here. Eight of Wands. So whatever's coming, This wish fulfillment, this new start is coming in pretty fast. Okay. Also, you're getting a lot of spiritual downloads I'm seeing here. But with the 3 Pentacle cards lining up beautifully with these 3 Truth deck cards here, I'm seeing that this is a very physical 3D renewal. This isn't 4D, this isn't 5D, this is something beginning in life as you know it now as a human. That's very important for me to say because I know a lot of people just give into belief and hope, and we need to. But there's always a lot of 4D and 5D energies that get picked up in tarot readings. But this specifically is happening in your life as you know it, in a way that you can touch, feel, and understand. It's a very tangible energy. Sorry, give me a moment here. I do have to stretch my back just a little because of all the back pain that I've had this week. But I'm seeing that the codependency in the top, it's funny how these cards came out together here, but the lesson in codependency and toxicity was understanding that there needs to be healthy boundaries set. The thing about past life connections, twin flame, soulmate, whatever you have it, is that there is so much soul merging and energy merging and so much mirroring that sometimes it's very difficult to understand what is yours and what doesn't belong to you but the other person. So I'm seeing that with clear boundaries, healthy boundaries, some clear communication about these boundaries with each other, there can be a lovely separation between your energy and their energy. It can merge when it needs to. It can separate when it has to. And I think the lesson here is vocalizing these boundaries. I'm seeing that this feminine here has always wanted these. She's known where her boundaries need to be set, but she wasn't very good at exercising them. That's what I'm understanding here, okay? But ultimately, this lesson is bringing a rebirth. Pentacles are slow energy. I don't see this masculine or this connection coming about quickly. I see it taking its time. I'm getting Virgo season. So there could be a lot of hard work. There could be communication. There could be a lot of balanced energy that enters in, that gets things started. But eventually this will be the long haul. And I do see that maybe September, Virgo season, is being when things get cemented in the 3D. In a very beautiful way. Yeah. What do we need to know about? What do feminines need to know about this? 2 of Cups. Okay. That's confirmation that there's a union coming. Okay. 9 of Swords. Oh, Lovers. And then 1 card fall to the ground. 4 of Pentacles. I'm seeing that you couldn't get, the warning here is you need to consistently make choices that honor your boundaries and the new you. Okay, we have fresh start here. You're being reborn here, and you're being reborn first. As you get reborn, your connection follows. But in order for this to be a healthy connection, you're going to constantly have to choose yourself. Don't take this as an exhausting thing. Like, this doesn't need to be an exhausting energy. But the lesson is that sometimes you may lose yourself too much in these connections. Sometimes you may merge too quickly. Sometimes you may lose your identity or give up too much of your independence in order to maintain this connection. You're being asked not to do that. Ultimately, your stability is in constantly making choices to choose you. As a result, your partner will do the same thing as well, and this could be a very balanced union. Too much self-martyr, too much sacrificial energy isn't going to take this anywhere. I know you believe the opposite, or you may have believed the opposite, but that's a lesson. Being the martyr, being sacrificial, too self-sacrificial didn't get you anywhere. It just kept you in an anxiety-ridden state. I'm also getting 2 more twin flame confirmations here, okay? So take this how it resonates. I do love these energies coming out. It's so promising. This Leo full moon really was good. It was good. I knew it would be good too. Okay, and the last pile was Pyrite. Look at all this soot. I hate it. Oh, it's coming from this. Okay, well, now I know. Koi fish spirit, there is always enough. Healer of the ages. Wisdom, all I truly need is within me. Okay. Okay, so this message is very clear to me. You are the key to the universe. You are the power. You are your own healer. I'm seeing that somebody here, you see, these piles have really been working in sync today. So I was mentioning self-sacrificial energy with pile number 2, but I'm seeing that somebody was very self-sacrificial here and didn't really honor their own boundaries or their own self-worth, but they're being reminded that they've always had enough to be whatever they wanted to be, successful, whatever. They've always had enough. They have the power to heal themselves, and they actually have a wealth of wisdom within them. So there's a lot of self-recognition here that I like. But it's coming after a time of not really investing in yourself at all. Ghosting, cold shoulder. Healing, that's beautiful. Reconciliation, Lord. These energies, I'm telling you. It's a lover coming through. Spring equinox. Yes. Results coming. Okay. Once again, there is a connection coming about here. I believe the spring equinox is happening in March or April. This can be a very, very heavy time, okay? Spring is all about renewal. This is when the new season hits. Also, it's coming around Aries season, which is the start of the astrological year, which a lot of us healers in the community refer to as the real new year, when we start with Aries season. So yes, the spring equinox will be healing. Yes, results will be coming. Yes, there will be reconciliation. Yes, there will be more healing. And you're going to be the one to do it all. I'm seeing somebody did give you the cold shoulder here. Who's this ass? Well, that is a cold shoulder. That's a Queen of Swords, okay? We don't need to talk and see more of this nasty energy here, okay? Somebody was just too triggered by you. But clearly there's a healing happening here. What do I need to know? I think every reading got the 4 of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. 8 of Cups. 10 of Cups. Page of Swords. All right. After this ghosting and disconnection, I'm seeing that there's been a lot of healing of stagnant energy, and that slowly but surely there's a reconciliation that is occurring. This reconciliation could be a long time coming. I mean, I'm seeing people being in this separation, hoping for this reconnection for years now. But throughout this separation, I'd say, or little communication, whatever the situationship is on your end, that process has been used very wisely by you. You have healed, you have grown, you have adopted new skills and talents. I mean, what is this photo? Oh, it's somebody running after a scroll here. To me, it looks like a piece of paper and a pen. So as much as somebody is researching and reading and learning, I'm also seeing that they're writing their own story. For whatever reason, I saw that. Somebody is taking the power of writing their own story. I love this. And they're doing it having acquired all these skills. This could be you becoming a tarot reader. It could be you becoming an energy healer. It could be you taking up a talent or a skill. And through that, you've learned so much about yourself. You've been able to heal yourself. You didn't need anybody else to heal you. You thought this person was going to heal you, but you were proved wrong. And the universe said, no, bitch, you're going to heal yourself. Sorry. You're going to heal yourself. With there is always enough, I'm getting that you were always enough. You were so enough. You were more than enough, that you were overgiving in this connection, to be quite frank with you. And I don't think this person intended to take advantage of it, but they did. They took it for granted. And you were left very depleted. But there is a level of vindication coming through, lots of happiness, but you're having to still walk away from things. By the time the spring equinox comes, there's going to be the last bits of something else that you do need to walk away from that will be made very clear to you. But it's going to be good. It's going to lead you towards your happiness. Now, when I say results coming, I'm seeing that, yes, someone is going to contact you. But look at this silly person. They gave you the cold shoulder by disconnecting and cutting communication, but they're going to get things going again with communication too. So But while they may have been the one to shut it down and restart it, is what I'm getting, you still have the upper hand here. I don't want to talk in game terms, because this is really not a game, but you really have elevated here. This person thought that by giving you the cold shoulder and cutting things off, they maintained control and they could control the narrative. But that has not been the case. They have not been able to control their emotions. Their life is completely falling apart. Nothing is going as per planned. And they're learning their karmic lesson. They actually set you free. So they acted from a place of ego. They thought they were going to walk away with complete control of the narrative and that they would have power over you with this connection. But you know, woe is me. That was certainly not the case. You ended up with all the fruits in your basket, all the flowers in your garden, and they are just dry, depleted, and no fruitful soil or seeds. So sad. But they're learning their lesson, and they better come in right, okay? Otherwise, goodbye. But let's see what this communication is. Five of Swords. Ten of Wands. Wow, there's a lot of walking away energy here. I did see the King of Cups here for a second, so I'm very emotional. Oh, this is very heavy. Now, I do need to keep shuffling here because I do strongly feel this person is not coming in to let you know everything that they're walking away from, the burdens that they're choosing to put beyond the past, and the anxiety that they've been feeling. I do feel that this person is still coming in with an immature energy. If this was the Knight of Swords, if this was a King of Swords, actually, not even the King, that's cut off like the Queen that I saw over there. If this was a Knight of Swords, I'd say, listen, there's some truth and authenticity coming to the table. Not that this person isn't going to come in with this energy, but I don't see them in this immature state coming in, revealing all these details about themselves. I think this may be something that you understand, that they clearly haven't been able to fight the battles that they wanted to fight. They gave up on certain things that they should have fought for, and now they're in an energy of walking away. It's an energy of defeat. They are at a point where they're being forced to walk away from their burdens, or at least acknowledge them. And there is a lot of anxiety. Okay. This could also be something that you're picking up from this person now, but I don't see this person revealing this much to you. Okay. You're still in this energy of like the less I communicate, the more in power I am. But I also think it's not so much about having power over you. It's about telling them a story that they want to believe about themselves. So it's like, it's not real. A page again. Okay, this person is amateur as fuck. But, I mean, they're cute. They're cute. Four of Wands. I knew something was going to... Six of Cups. Wow, I did see the Tower there for a second. This person is coming towards you, and you're going to know it. This is a very twin flame. These are two twin flame cards. I'm letting you know. This is a twin flame confirmation for me. So you could potentially feel that they are a very deep past life connection, soulmate, twin flame, divine counterpart, whatever you want to call it. But with this, I see that they're going to be communicating to you, and they're going to be showing you that there is a new start that they desire. This is going to be something that you understand. There's a chance they can communicate it. There's a chance that they won't. But their intention is to hopefully take things forward with you. Okay? This might be something that you will see and understand, but not hear from them. Not right away. I do see eventually something like this needs to be communicated if the connection is going to elevate. But this person is healing. There is a lot of beautiful things coming in. So I'm seeing by March or April, there could be a very, very, very strong step towards this based off of the communication that's coming through. Okay? Your advice here is to take it slowly, though. What is the advice to the feminine in this reading? Eight of Swords, Tower, Seven of Swords, Devil. Okay, femmes. Okay, what I'm being told here is that you will be very tempted to get back into your old patterns, the way you were with this person, compensating, trying to heal them, trying to save them. Don't do it. There will be a strong pull to get back into toxicity that separated this to begin with. Now, I'm not saying it was your toxicity that did that, but if you stay toxic, they will return to being toxic too. This person is immature. They don't know. They're going to let you lead the way, essentially. So if you follow through with toxic ways, they're just going to go back to what feels normal. They're not going to even make an attempt to elevate or grow. But your warning here is that the desire, the attraction to get back into the old ways of being with this person will be strong. It is going to be your job to choose wisely and to surrender to the divine and allow things to play out. Take it slowly and surrender are being the two key phrases that I can give you to just let this connection play. Do not overcommit, do not overcommunicate, and do not overgive. Okay? Just pull back a little, but stay present enough to stay connected. And do it from a place of authenticity, and you'll know how to move forward, okay? That's what I have for you.